It is weird saying husband and wife.
It's so weird.
Oh, my wife is at home. Like,
My
what?
wife? What? Hi guys!
Heyo.
Married, Bailey Asa.
Asa.
Okay, so we are doing a married life Q&A today.
Cool.
There hasn't been really many updates since the wedding about what the heck is going on, how life is. So we're gonna give that to y'all.
Hello, people. Hello.
But I am going to say this. We had a lot of requests for a first time video and we actually filmed it, but unfortunately, just due to like restrictions on a lot of social media platforms on like what kind of content you can post, we can't post it anywhere. Like I genuinely want to talk about that stuff.
Yeah, we have no issue
I have
talking
no
about
problem talking. There are a ton of questions I saw in the questionnaire about that we cannot answer because of the content restrictions.
Sorry,
so
guys.
Unfortunately, that will not be part of this. Oh my gosh, you guys, we have tried to film this video like
It's been like 4 hours since we first started trying. And I still have a project due.
Okay, headbands in. I'm gonna pull up the questions that you guys asked. Any pet peeves of the sort that you did not know about each other until now?
He was actually saying one yesterday.
Wait, is this hair weird? Where does it go?
That.
I actually did find one thing out about him. Not a pet peeve per se, but something that I'm like, yeah, that's gonna bother me if it doesn't get fixed. When you spit your toothpaste in the sink after you're done brushing your teeth and you don't like rinse it down the sink and it dries in the sink bowl. He does that and the sink bowl's like covered in white toothpaste and I'm like, this cannot keep happening.
Here's the thing, I do that every time. I rinse it and I like put my hand in the bowl and I like scrape it out.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean, the toothpaste is drying in the sink and it wasn't doing that when I was doing it by myself, so. Have you discovered anything about me?
I don't know if this is a pet peeve, and I can't necessarily fault you for it. Because I go to class every morning, that also means I'm taking out the puppies at 8 a.m.
Yep, that's true.
Right, I'm running on 4 hours of sleep, please help.
Do people treat us differently, positively or negatively, after from dating, engaged, or married? The only thing that's really different, like number one, we have been getting asked about kids.
It's immediate.
Stop.
If you get married,
Non-stop.
the day after you get married, you're gonna get asked about kids.
So that has never been a discussion until we got married, and now it's like the hot topic.
Which I would say is a negative.
Which is not fun. I do not like that. Another thing that's kind of funny is like people, I don't know how to describe it. Like we kind of can like get away with making jokes and stuff now that we were not able to before. Like I guess maybe because we're married now that people are like, oh yeah, that's normal, whatever. Nothing super noticeable. The most noticeable change in the way people are treating us is the questions about kids.
Hi, Jack.
Look, that's one of our kids right there. And his butt.
He's doing a stretch for you.
Like I said, here's a question about kids. Somebody's asking about kids. We do not plan on having kids anytime soon.
Let us make it very clear.
At least for a few years.
Yeah,
at a minimum, a few years.
I'm planning on going to MBA school in the next couple of years, and I don't want to have kids while I'm dealing with that. So
we're gonna wait a while, and the number of kids, I feel like you can't really say how many kids you want till you have a kid, because you don't really know. Like you could have the world's best and easiest children, and then want a bajillion of them. But I would say the safe bet is 3.
Yeah, hard stop at 4. I don't care how good they are.
Yeah, minds can change depending on what happens.
Maybe 2, maybe 1.
Our children should hopefully get some very pretty lashes.
And eyes. And maybe teeth.
You can't see his, but they are very long. I call them camel lashes because they stick straight out.
You don't see them like this.
You can see them. We did move in together. We were all moved into our apartment.
We had done all the moving process right before the wedding. You would not want to move after you get home from the honeymoon. That would be horrible. So it was super nice. You came home from the honeymoon and just got to come.
Yep, we got to move into our new house as newlyweds. We're filming this actually, I forgot to mention
Today's
two
our
things.
1 month anniversary.
I'm married for 1 month. Y'all, this video, the card just told us it was full. This video does not want to be filmed. It just really said, no thanks, not interested. Back to the conversation at hand. What is the hardest thing about being married?
shopping for two.
Shopping for he is not wrong. Like just the groceries and stuff. Like
It's
I'm not used to it.
Yeah, we feel like we spend so much money on food all the time.
Which really all we did was just combine our groceries, but
Still.
it is a struggle.
Another thing that is particularly hard is balancing school and making sure I'm giving her enough time and attention. You have to balance.
I think just balancing life in general.
Yeah, for sure.
But that was the same way with dating.
That's true. It doesn't really change too much.
Do you guys cuddle when you go to sleep, or do you like your own space? We're cuddlers.
Cuddle.
We're big time cuddlers.
Yeah, we like it a lot.
I get sad. If I wake up in the middle of the night and he's not cuddling me, I'm like,
Yeah, she will get mad at me.
something that no one told me that I did not know until I shared like a bed with Asa. Men are like furnaces. He like radiates
sleep
heat
hot.
at night.
Listen, I didn't ever think I slept hot until we slept together.
I'm not even kidding you. Turn the temperature down because he's so
You'll wake
hot.
up in a puddle of sweat.
Are we planning on staying in Texas or moving?
Staying.
We're gonna stay
We
in
love
Texas.
Texas.
We
love
actually
Texas.
really like it here. I've lived in a couple of states and this is my favorite so far. Also,
And
my
it's better
family
than
lives
Louisiana.
here.
Oh, hi, Jack.
Oh, Jack's making his appearance again.
Lay down, Bubby. You lay down.
Okay.
Oh, lay down.
Oh. What's I saying? Oh, my family's here and his family lives like 6 hours away. So we're
We
in a
wanna
pretty
stay
good
somewhere
spot.
close.
Yeah, we're in a pretty good place.
And we like it.
Are we afraid to poop in front of each other?
She is
No,
definitely
I'm not. But I grew up with like sisters and we were all up in each other's business all the time. But he's like poop shy. Like,
No, I do not like it. I'm like,
I'm not even pink. I'm like literally could care less. I'm just like brushing my teeth. or
Today
something.
might be the first day I've ever pooped in front of you.
That's true. 1 month, guys, and he finally pooped in front of me. How do you work through a disagreement? Do you ever go to bed upset? That's
yeah.
kind of something we try not to
That's
do.
kind of our rule, is to not go to bed upset each other.
Even if you are like super angry at each other for the entire day, it only lets the problem live like in that day. If that makes any sense.
And it makes it feel, even though you might have to deal with more tomorrow, you don't wake up feeling gross. You don't wake up feeling like uncomfortable or
Yeah.
still upset with each other.
It's just like it's better to put like a rule in place where you just don't go to bed upset. So that way most of the time they're resolved within that day.
Oh, Jack, save us.
This is a koala.
What in the world? No.
How did we know each other was the one? That's a good question. I know like the moment I realized he was the one. I knew like starting our relationship that he was husband material. Like obviously I was with him for a very long time. I knew he was husband material. I finished up high school and was heading to college and we were about 2 years into dating.
1.5.
And everyone was like, oh, you're going to high school, or you're going to college, she's in high school still, like your relationship probably isn't gonna work out. You're gonna meet all these nice guys in college and not think he's interested anymore, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So I went into college like, maybe they're right.
Yeah, we kind of had an open mindset of,
Yeah, I was
she might
like,
find somebody.
I really like you, but what if this happens and I do meet somebody else? I went into college, and about 3 weeks into college, I called him one night and I was like, so not to like scare you or anything, but I know you're the one.
Yeah, she basically
Because-
said, I'm ready to get married. And I'm like, no.
Not ready to, I know I'm going to marry you. That's what I said.
That's a better. For me, first day I met her, I knew I wanted to be around her for the rest of my life, whether that was married or just best friends. His senior year, I was visiting her here at Baylor and getting to meet some of her friends. I was meeting other girls the entire time. I just wanted to be with her.
What do we do on a daily basis with each other? Pretty much everything. We wake up, we get ready together, he takes the dogs out, he goes to class, I work, he comes back, we eat lunch together, we cook dinner together, we go do nightly activities like with our friends, game nights, whatever, and then
Netflix, and then
watch our shows or whatever.
snuggle. Pretty much
It's
our
the best life.
pretty much our day to
Good
day.
life. We love it.
We do
I
love it.
And we have our 2 puppies now too, so it's kind of like a thing. Kind of have a busy house.
We try to teach him tricks every day or do things like that.
Someone asked, did you take Asa's last name? If so, what was that process like? So, interestingly enough, Asa and I actually took each other's last name. So now we are both McKnight-Howard.
Yeah.
I didn't want to give up my last name. I
didn't either.
never really understood why like a woman would just like give up her last name, at least for me. That's mine. And he felt the same way about his name, so we just were like, let's combine them. We can both keep them. And to be honest, we haven't even started the process of like getting new IDs and passports yet.
Yeah.
So that's a next week problem. Someone says, is it weird living together now? Not really, but you wanna know what is weird? Like going to my parents' house and staying in the same room.
Is strange.
That's strange.
Yeah. Someone said, what are some underrated things about marriage that you don't think about, or that you maybe wouldn't expect? I think it's just the little things, like getting to cook together, get a back massage, or like just going on a walk, or teaching the puppies. Like those are the things that are so like meaningful.
For me, it's like when you're dating somebody, yes, they're going to have your back because they're your significant other, but it feels different when you're married. Like it feels like everything I go through, I'm going through with somebody else.
Yeah.
Dating, I feel like you kind of are more in that, oh, if you want to, but then marriage, it's like, no, I have your back, you have my back, no questions asked, done.
It's true. It feels like now we are connected on another level.
What does our future look like at the moment? Right now we're in Waco. Whenever Asa graduates college in May, we're hoping to move back to the Dallas area so I can work like from my office in Dallas, and he's gonna try and get a job there.
Yep.
And then we'll live there for a little while, and then he will hopefully get into MBA school in Dallas. And then once that's through,
who knows?
Somebody else says over or under on toilet paper. I don't have a preference. Luckily, I don't have a preference because he is passionately about over.
Because, I mean, I don't know how you don't have a preference.
I'll like just stick a new one on there and he always goes in there and adjust it to where he wants.
The funny thing is, almost every time you stick it on there, she does it under.
He cares a lot over toilet paper.
Yes.
Over.
It is weird saying husband and wife now.
It's so weird.
It's like weird to talk about each other in third person. Like, oh, my wife is at home. Like,
my wife? What? Do you feel like you're getting judged for getting married young? We did get those comments when we got engaged, just because we were both 21.
Yeah.
Having dated for a long time, that's kind of helped combat it a little bit. Like you dated for 5 years almost. I'm just kind of like,
who cares?
Who cares? I did what I wanted to do, which was graduate college before I got married.
Yeah.
So I had a degree, I have a job. There was really no reason not to get married, and we knew we were the one for each other. So goodbye, haters. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of questions about the honeymoon night.
All we can
say is
epic.
2 thumbs up to that part of marriage. Do I miss living with Brooklyn sometimes? All the time. I miss living with Brooklyn all the time. Maybe not specifically like living with her, but just having her around all the time.
Yeah, I think for the future, it'll be nice having her like next door. I don't think you're gonna miss having her in the house.
I don't miss sharing a room, if that's what you're asking. I don't miss sharing a room with her, but I definitely miss like her being here with me. Someone said, how was the process of merging 2 families? For us, it was pretty smooth because again, we dated for a long time, so our families really got to know each other before we even entered into an engagement.
And I highly encourage that.
I would definitely recommend dating your significant other for a good amount of time before you just jump into marriage. If you know, you know. But it does make it easier transitioning families together, lives together, all like talking about future plans, all that stuff just makes it 1,000. Okay, hopefully y'all enjoyed that little, I don't know what you call it, update.
Marriage life.
Marriage life with the McKnight Howards. That's so
That
great.
is so weird. That's so weird.
From your favorite married couple ever. We love you guys so much, and we'll see y'all next week. Bye.
See ya.